What is what is osmosis zone?
I'm so happy I got myself in, bro.
Yeah, you're good, man. This is like the first, really high reward, legitimate project that's been, you know, kind of popping for me at least. Let me,
Okay. I'm about to slap that in there right now.
yeah, this one's fun because like there's a lot of clout, like really big players that are like kind of creating this. So what's the thing called? Osmo.
You know how I feel? It's like I lost it once already. If I lose it again, it's okay, bro. You feel me? I lost it once,
Yeah,
bro.
you know what it feels like. You've gone through it. Honestly, bro, like I was gonna say, like when you start making like a lot of money, like losing $1,000 is like it's nothing, man. That happens every day. But not like losing. I don't mean like losing it. I mean like in terms of fluctuations or something like that. If you're opening yourself up to volatility and stuff, like seeing a down day and seeing like minus 4,000 is like, oh, okay. Let me try to have a nice day still. Some. For real,
I'm
it's
like, let me
true.
step my game up, bro.
So I'm just trying to like
So, in
stable
both ways.
cosmos ecosystem. All right, let's go. I love these little wine things. I'm probably gonna keep them forever. This is fire. It's kind of sick. Yeah, it's like a signature. But I got it from Sommelier, right? Because that's like what they do, right? But so I'll talk a little bit about Sommelier Finance too, because I think that's a little bit of a preemptive strike. How we kind of jump in. Oh, this is funny. So there's some drama going on today where like um, someone made a proposal. I won't say who, where they're like, "Yo, we have to like lower the developer vesting, how much of the supply they have." So this supply breakdown. Community pool gets 5%, owned by the Osmo holders, funds directly by stakers, right? Directed by stakers. So like you vote on like how the pool gets spent. We, on anything really. More liquidity incentives, but why would you? It's only 5%. So you have liquidity incentives, which is almost half of the entire supply.
Wow.
Staking rewards. So when you're staking, like another quarter of the supply is only going to stakers, and then the other quarter is going to the developers. So a lot of people were talking about this and they had problems with it or whatever, and I was like, I was kind of interjecting. I was like saying my piece, but I was more so like, I don't care. I think 25% is reasonable. But like I had some questions. I was like, how are you guys spending it? How are you? Like, is this only going to so many people? Some other people were asked that. They were like, oh, this is only 10 people team. But then they were like, no, we're gonna hire more people. So I was like, what you guys should do was my suggestion was you guys should break this up and say like, I can't edit this, but is say like, okay, developer investing like for there's a core team portion which may be like 7%, 8%, and then the other 16, 17, whatever percent is goes to the future endeavors, future team initiatives, whatever, like hiring. Like you don't have to say too much. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
So, but like just break it up so it doesn't look like, oh, it's 25% going to like, whatever. But developer investing, I think, is it makes sense to have that. So, whatever, long story short, like, what is he saying? For that reason, I'm recommending changing the staking portion of the inflation to be 35% and the developer vesting to be 17.5. So, he pretty much, yeah, wants to like switch it up, take some out of this and put it into staking rewards. Oh, I see what people are talking about now because they're talking about like inflation and stuff. So that's something to consider too. Is like when you have high staking rewards, like you gotta consider, guys, like when there's tons of tokens getting flooded into the market, that does is not good for price.
Yeah.
right? So that does suppress the price. So when people talk about inflation and stuff, like they really just talk about what your real interest rate ends up being. So it might feel like you're getting 2% tokens a day from staking, which is how much staking. Yo, staking right now is extra profitable. If you don't want to like do any pools or anything, you just want to put in the staking pool, you're making about 1.8% a day
Oh,
per day
1.8% per day. That's
per day.
crazy.
So, but that's like just right now. Like I'll show you guys. Like don't even let me hold you. Oh, it's not. Oh wait, let me refresh this. So this is like yesterday where I didn't refresh. Now this today. Let's see how much I can claim. 7 Osmo. Oh, it is. Oh fuck. You know what? And I'm screwing up the YouTube as well. Hold on. What's going on there right now? Wait. Oh, okay. I see what's happening. Hold on. Let me swap the screens. I always do this. Do screens. Screen one. Go live. All right. So yeah, 7 Osmo for staking like 400 Osmo, right? And but like regardless, my interest rate is like pretty much 1%. One or sorry, 1.8%. But what these guys mention is like saying like, hey, like a lot of people are going to be like just selling this as they get it right away. They're not stacking it. So this suppresses the price. So your real interest rate is like 1% rather than like 1.8. So I don't know about all the math or whatever, how to calculate that, but that's how they kind of do it. Okay, so let's jump into osmosis. Um, so long story short, I'm actually gonna log out because I don't want to like just show everything. So when you go to like assets here, you'll see you can deposit and withdraw. So this is almost like it feels kind of like an exchange. I'll be honest with you, it's kind of cool. So when you deposit onto this platform here, you're actually converting your Osmo, sorry, your Atoms, your AKT, your DVPN. These are all like mainnet tokens, which is interesting. These are all blockchains. These are all like not they're not tokens like fucking USDT and Link or something, right? Like these are straight up blockchains. So when you deposit them onto this blockchain here, it pretty much like unbeknownst to you, it kind of like wraps them, right? And that's going to become more pronounced later on when you start seeing like tokens also pop up because they will have like the concept of tokens and other things. It's just going to get hairy, but for right now, these are all mainnet. The only thing that's a token is Ion.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm. So you guys don't have any Ion, but I got some Ion actually, Tristan, because I voted on a Cosmos proposal like months and months and months ago, maybe
Right.
almost like last year actually. But I mean, you if you made a vote any time up until they did their last update, which was like actually a big deal. They had an update on last like February, so up until that point, if you made a vote, then you were supposed to get like some ion, like 1 ion per vote or something crazy like that, right? Um, but ion was just like an airdrop that they gave just to like community voters. That's what, and it really has no purpose. But I think in the future it will become some type of like collateral currency that they can use for DeFi, pretty much. Um, and it's cool because something that's different from Osmo, it has its own price um, potential and price movements, and that adds value. Having diversification is a good thing, so I do see value in just having it. So I never sold it. I kind of held on to it. It's funny. Someone just tweeted me, Ion is tanking.
That's okay. You got it for free.
Bitch, I don't give a. Say it again. Oh, and blurry. Oh fuck. It's it's let's oh stream remote. Yeah, I don't know. This just sucks. Discord just sucks. Are you on your phone or you're on your laptop? You're on your laptop. Yeah, Discord just sucks. Shit, man, go away. Yeah, it looks fine for me. Yeah, yeah. I think it's just Discord. Their connections not can't be reliable. So let me just go through the motions here. So if we go to like deposit, right? Um, Essentially, you'll want to have a Kepler wallet because you actually have all of these wallets bundled into one. So you have Cosmos, you have Osmosis, Secret Network, all of these bitches, right? Even like experimental ones, um, right? Cyber is like an experimental one. It's kind of, I don't know, like honestly, like look into Cyber. Like they're kind of like crazy. It might become like this kind of like meme coin for the Cosmos ecosystem all of a sudden. I don't know. So, but a lot of these are really serious chains. Like IrisNet is very serious. Cerdic is very serious. Sif Chain is like a exchange. I really recommend you guys stake on Sif Chain because like their returns right now 325%
For staking?
for staking. Yeah,
What the?
dude. Osmosis staking is 700% right now. It just doesn't say,
Oh, but yeah, you said 1.8 a day.
right? So don't be surprised when I say these numbers. So
So hold on. If Osmosis staking is 700, then like why? Oh, I guess pooling opens you up to rewards. Okay.
yeah, so you're getting even more rewards in the pools. I'll show you the pools in a sec. So request connection, right? So it's trying to connect to my Kavo, my Kepler wallet. So I approve it, and then it sees like who I am. It already knew like what my Osmo account was because I kind of already logged in. Oh my god, this is so annoying. Oh my god, hold on. Let me disable notifications forever. I just joined, so it was like wasn't muted. So yeah, so Cosmos, so it's reading my Cosmo account, and it actually knows how much Atom I have in that account. So I can actually fucking send some right now. Let me plug in my wallet real quick. See, for you guys, it's like much easier, and you guys should be much faster than me. It's actually tedious for me to like send stuff because I use like a hardware wallet, right? And I have to like plug it in, put in the password. I mean, it's an extra like couple minutes, 1 minute, 2 minutes. But you guys would have like made this trait like the you would have sent it by now. Uh, this one. So let me send like 2 Atom or some shit. Let's just check how much Atom I already have. Um, I got 9 in here. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
What?
Oh, nothing.
Deposit, yeah. So let me send like 2 Atoms. Or you know what? Matter of fact, let me withdraw. Actually, no. I'll deposit whatever. It doesn't make a difference. So then it's just gonna ask me, boom, 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 just like sending crypto, right? This makes it super easy for you, and like it fills in all the fields that you need, and you don't have to think about like doing the IBC transfer. But this is like the bread and butter of what Cosmos set out to do. Like this is like the chef's kiss of Cosmos, right? Like doing inter blockchain transfers. That's not something that's like a trivial thing. right? But because they've created like an ecosystem, they made it easy for people to make blockchains, and it caught fire. All of these projects are not like a lot of the Cosmos projects came out of nowhere. Like they weren't like coordinated by the Cosmos team, right? Even though they had like the they had the hackathons, they did the funding, they gave out the grants and stuff. But a lot of the other ones, like they might have just popped up and just because it was the right thing to do. So I did a deposit. Let's see. I mean, like I'll do a refresh maybe. Yeah, it's already there. Right. So it went from 9 to 11. Boom. All right. So just going to assets again. Gonna you know what I'm gonna do? Bitch ass, let's go. Okay, I'm gonna I'm gonna buy some AKT. Cause boy do you know I want some of that. Um and this is like Osmo, like I'm staking like I don't know, this isn't from staking, this is from liquidity rewards, but I got like I'll be straight up with you guys, right? Like I got like 4,000 in here, 4 or 5,000 in here, and I'm making like 25 Osmo a day, right? That's like $100 at this price, and but I honestly see in the short term the price could go down a lot because the inflation's really high, and like that doesn't necessarily mean the demand is there at the same time. But it's fun, it's interesting, it's is definitely not gonna last like forever. Like this high inflation rate. Once more people start getting in, like the rewards will go down, and I think usually I don't know what the half life of the thing is, but the rewards will probably like cut in half in like 6 months or maybe shorter. It's usually what happens.
Why probably?
Or shorter, man. It could be like 3 weeks. I don't know.
Right.
I don't know, but it
Oh,
doesn't feel like that. I feel like it's I feel like it's like look at the look like we saw the breakdown. I mean, I won't pull it up again, but like it was like the liquidity mining rewards is like 45% of the supply,
mm,
right? So I think yeah, I think they all have like a half life. Like the rewards will start cutting down over time, but I don't know what it could be 4 years, like just like Bitcoin or something. I don't know. Oh, and the supply of ion is 21,000. There's only 21,000 ion. And I have two. So I'm like, yeah, I'm not selling my ion for sure.
that's how much? 20,000?
I got two of them.
Oh, okay.
They sent me two of those bitches. Bro, that's like, oh, it's down so much, yo. It really is tanking, but I don't care. I'll buy more, dog. What the fuck? There's only 21, yo, there's only 21,000 of these things, man. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. So that's a meme coin in the making right there, if I do say so myself. Watch, Ion's gonna be worth like 10,000, 20,000, $40,000. Don't be surprised, bro. Like, do not be surprised, guys, if that happens. The market cap of Ion is only like 40 million right now. It's nothing. Like that's why you got this is a lesson in like market caps. All right, this is a master class in market caps. You see this? 1,348 sounds expensive, right? But against a 21 million, sorry, a 21,000 market cap, supply, sorry. Where the hell's my? There it goes. Oh, I hate OBS. It's always like over everything. So 21, 123 times 1 300, whatever. That's only 27 million market cap in a world where like Dogecoin is worth $1 billion
Yeah.
and beyond. So buy some. Buy some of that. If I send
Buy
you
some.
guys, if I send you guys some ion, you better feel so blessed. But I'm not gonna. I would never give anybody ions, bro. Just buy. I feel so honored to have it, yo. Um,
Really.
yo, it's crazy. There's only 21,000 of those, bro. That's nuts. I gotta hold that, bro. I have
What
it in a
blockchain is it on?
what blockchain? It's on
Yeah.
Osmo. We're talking about Osmos right now,
Oh, okay.
right? So Osmo is a blockchain, okay? Atom is a blockchain as well. The only thing that's different that Atom is different from like Osmo or Cash or anything is that Atom is the first one, right? Like this is like the original like Cosmos, like it's the hub. So it has this responsibility of just kind of being neutral, and their focus is like the development of the ecosystem. So they're meant to just hold their own security, be be liquid, have like be an on ramp for fiat money, right? And to pretty much like develop the SDK, right? Like as more tools are needed, more programming languages, Python, whatever, they'll help the ecosystem grow and like do funding and stuff like that, right? Then you have and their whole mission and point is to pretty much do what we just saw, right? Is do IBC transfers. So like doing being able to deposit from like all of these other blockchains onto this blockchain. So yeah, and their mission is to have like a cache be, be able to do what it does and to have persistence be able to do what it does and do all of these different applications because they want to see an application specific blockchain world, you know, and that's very important because true decentralization means like multiple blockchains, you know, because yeah, like you can't rely like even though like okay they could look at Osmo and be like oh well we know all the people who are running these nodes and shut them down, but the thing is that software is very sticky. So when you have like a lot of fans and you have a lot of people who are like yo I love Osmos or whatever, if they try to like go after the original people who started it, you're gonna see might you might most likely, especially if it's beloved, you'll see people pick up the torch and just like do something crazier with it, right?
But there's a lot of good stuff on it, man.
What like Osmo?
Yeah, man.
Like look at all of these chains. Like I mean, this is just the start, bro. You know,
Yeah, it has some good stuff.
like yeah, it's just like this is just the beginning. And honestly, like these are just like default. Like they have to have Atom on here. They have to have IrisNet. Like these are all like the most liquid coins right now. And then this one just launched recently. This one just launched. People were talking a lot of shit about this project, but we won't get into that. So I'm gonna make a trade into a cash just cause like so easy. Or you know what? No, first off, I'm gonna buy more ion cause like I gotta be doing that. What the hell? Even if it goes lower, I don't care. 20. Like this could all go to zero and I'd still play with it. Because like it's not even the value is really not in the price. It's in the ability to like put your money into something that's scarcer than the U.S. dollar or Canadian dollars, and be able to send it anywhere, pretty much.
We live, baby, yeah.
So that was fast, you know, that was super quick. So Moody, you got a bunch of AKT. Okay, this guy got it cheap. Is it? Did it ever dip below your cost basis, or like what happened there? I don't know. Oh, nice, man. So yeah, it's still sitting like right above where you bought. It's still above. That's nice, man. Like that's where most of us are, cause like we got in before the real hype train came, right? Like all the NFT stuff that really made things boom. So so yeah, like let me go to the assets, and I just want to withdraw this. This is so cool, and I love like multi-chain wallets. So if you haven't noticed, I mean, I did put a bunch of messages. So you probably saw it. Is like the new channels that I had set up. So yeah, like this is really like these are probably going to be the only wallets that you need to really get in part and participate with DeFi. Um, as far as Ethereum and all of that, like when I have XDeFi chain running, like bro, it wants to connect to every single ETH website that I log into, and that's really good. Oh shit, it failed. Out of gas. Everyone gets this, right? Yeah. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, everyone's talking about this, I guess. Uh-huh. Yeah. It's probably not gonna work. Hey, we did it. We made it. Yeah, I upped it. I made it like 60,000 instead of 15. Where's my wallet? Oh, there it is. Yeah, they're just trying to like it's like ransom. Like, if you want your money back, you better give us like double. Woo, nice. Okay, so let me stake this, cause like this is like listen, guys. Even like a cash, whatever, like a cash might have like, oh look, we're gonna reward all stakers of the cash, like the OG stakers. And just because like I was staking like $100, no matter where the price went, I might get some kind of airdrop, you know. Like at this point, I'm primed to just be like doing these kinds of things just because it's available. Sika, so okay, so the guys who started Osmos are the ones who run Sika Validator. So you'll see Sika and all of these things. Sika runs nodes for like all of these chains. Cosmos Station has like a really dope wallet. It's a nice interface, but I don't necessarily like. I don't even think they have a browser. So I mean like a browser extension. So Kepler's the one. But honestly, I'm just gonna stake with someone like who doesn't have like many stakers. Oh, Audit One, they have their own token at this point too. It's on It's on Osmosis to trade as well. It's the X one, the XPT, XRPT. Who should I stake with? This guy because I like Tezos. But you know what? I'll probably lose my money if I do this. I won't. You won't actually lose your money, but like it's like you won't get rewards and stuff. If any of these guys like fuck off, or they like they might get banned, or something might happen, or they just like stop validating. Like you have to like know that and like move your money around. No one's like gonna move it for you. Smart nodes, space potato sounds cool. That's a cute name. Is it staking? Oh, I'm staking. We staking, son. That was cool. That was fun. So I literally went from some Osmo or some atoms on the Osmos hub. So this is actually a hub too. So what I see could happen is that people could fork this blockchain and run their own if they wanted to, and it would be like fully compatible with like this one, and you might see some like kind of synergy there. Like if there's scaling issues or like you just see I don't know like it they kind it, what's really cool is that you can see forks being like a good thing rather than like a bad thing um over time. But yeah, this is very interesting. So ooh, I did try Thorsot, and because it was so easy, I'm gonna like just show you guys right now. Ooh, Thorswap is fire. So sick. So yeah, Thorchain is lit. Thorchain is really really sick. So hit my wallet here. So this is another multi-chain wallet, right? So the difference between Kepler. Oh, did someone leave? Oh shoot. Tristan, where'd you go, man? Whatever. You can watch the video later. Um, so you have Thorchain. Um, the difference between Thorchain and like Kepler wallet is like Kepler wallet has a bunch of Cosmos chains, right? But these are only Cosmos chains. You don't see Ethereum, you don't see Bitcoin, you don't see Litecoin here, right? So what Thorchain does and what this wallet is here, which I have also here, is it connects you to all of these base lit level chains. So Binance Smart Chain, BNB. So Binance, this is like the trippy thing that people don't might not really realize. Binance first started with this chain, is just Binance Chain, and Binance Smart Chain is a Ethereum like uh, fork kind of like they. It's kind of like Tron, pretty much, and it's very centralized. They they change some things around to make it easy for them to run, and um, it's fine, whatever. But what's beautiful, I shouldn't be going into so much detail, but what's beautiful about Thorchain is that it enables trading between all of these beautiful chains, right? And not only trading, but they're gonna have like a whole ecosystem, stable coins that are backed by the pools in these chains. So they'll have like liquidity pools, and um, you can mint USD. Like I actually have, shoot, I don't know how to pull it up right now. Let me just search it actually. So yeah, so Thor will actually have stablecoin ecosystem, their own stablecoin ecosystem, right? Um, then then you'll have, yeah, here you can. I'm gonna add this to the chat so you guys can read up on this. Interest bearing, like may pay can so pay an interest rate to stake Thor USD. This comes from the emission of Rune. Target is, I don't know what this ratio means, but it's a ratio of USD staked versus pools via adjustable interest rate. These guys are really fucking smart. So like some of this stuff like I really don't might not even understand. But yeah, burn Thor Rune to get Thor USD, priced to a median of 5 or so Rune. Stablecoin pools. Burn 1 Thor USD to get Thor Rune, priced to the inverse of the anchor. So they're basically talking about Terra Luna's system. This is how Terra Luna works. So you can burn, like in certain instances you be incentivized to burn rune to get USD, or the other way around. And it's like an arbitrage between the dollar price of it, because like when this is below the dollar, you want to burn rune to get this, right? So, oh wait, when it's above a dollar, sorry, I always get flipped like the wrong way. When it's above, but when it's below, you want to buy it up, and you want to get rune, like $1 worth of rune for it, right? So it pretty much like this would change the tokenomics of rune, and people will go crazy, bro. Like like I don't know if it's good or bad for the price. Like it actually just makes it cyclical, but this changes things, and it gives it more utility as well. But like it's very interesting. So yeah, so then use Thor USD as a settlement asset in all of the other non USD pools. Incentive pendulum will still work. Just take the rune value of the USD in the pools. Pool rewards still work. Just burn rune into USD and pay that onto the pools. Oh shit. So you're talking about getting like a stable return. You don't have to pay them in Rune anymore. You pay them in Thor USD. Bruh. So these guys are masters, bro. I'm telling you. It's almost like this is too good to be true. How are you just able to do this? You're just rolling in, like they're just like, hey, we like what you did there, Terra. Let's just copy your whole thing and just say it's ours now. We don't even need to integrate you. That's beautiful. So, um, but I mean, I'm sure they'll still like connect to Terra because it's just like actually a very simple. The thing that I love about Rune Thor Swap is that it's so you don't hear them talk about it so much in the Cosmos ecosystem because they don't need to. Like all of these things are native assets. These like nothing on Cosmos is fucking with what Thor is building in terms of like cross chain technology. Like this is real cross chain technology, man. Like they're like, oh, man, I saw some diagrams of how they're integrating Bitcoin to do this. This is like very big brain stuff, man. I gotta turn on the light. Hey Google, turn the light on. It's getting dark. Yeah, so they're doing crazy stuff, and that's enough of me talking. Sorry, but I gotta show you around. This is just like volume, how much liquidity is in the pools. Um, let me. So I've tried to do a trade with Bitcoin, but like, there's not like I think I need like a bunch more. So let me actually send some Bitcoin. Why not? So I'm just like off camera right now, sending Bitcoin from my own wallet. Oh, I have some on here already. This isn't enough. Yeah, I'll add some more. This is so cool, guys. You don't even understand. So I could just click here, copy. So this, I got these wallets from XDeFi, right? I've had these wallets. Enter Bitcoin address. It's as simple as that. Move it over. Let me open my Bitcoin wallet. I really should just send like all of it, to be honest. Yeah, why not? Three. Yeah, that's enough. Standard. I'm just turning up the gas or whatever they call the transaction fee to 80, I guess. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Um, Honestly, like I mean, it should be there, right? Like when you, so when you go to, your LP. Okay, I see what you're saying. Sorry, your LP. So, so, and so you do have to once you out unbound, you do have to wait a day, right? You know, yeah. So you have to wait 24 hours. So did you, was has it been 24 hours? Shit. You still there? Moody, you still there? What happened? No, no, I couldn't hear you. So yeah, so what were we talking about? Oh yeah, your yeah, you have to wait 24 hours. Yeah, yeah, and that's why the bonding period is very smart to do because it kind of incentivizes people to keep it in there and that helps you not dump the tokens, right? But a lot of people what a lot of people were doing, they were just bonding for a day or two, and every time they got rewards, they'd sell it and then rebond. I mean, like probably do a rotation so they have like constant rewards coming in, right? And then they're just selling, selling, selling. Um, Whatever. I don't know how people are doing it, but yeah, they're probably what they're probably doing is earning Osmo. Like if I was checking like the pools liquidity, like how much liquidity is in each one, it probably went from a lot of Osmo stuff to the Atom AKT pools and stuff. Like the Atom Act pool is pretty big right now. Like that's 11 million. The Act Osmo pool is pretty big too. But like the Atom one's bigger than the Osmo one. Then you have yeah, Atom CRO versus Osmo CRO. Atom CRO is bigger. So people are like selling into Atom because it's more stable than Osmo is, right? So that's probably what people were doing was buying Atom because there's no stable coins on here, right? So interesting. Okay, so I swapped some BTC on here. So like I actually want to do a BTC trade. I'm gonna. Oh, it's so hard for me to sell Bitcoin. Like I actually should never do it. But we're gonna do some because I want to be ready to like put liquidity in. So I should have some Rune on here and some Bitcoin. And Rune's kind of cheap. Like I'm gonna like not for this. I'm not. Oh yeah, I was supposed to share this. Okay, so CoinGecko. Oh, who's that? Uh, yeah, it's the wrong one. Okay, so man, Thorchain went like as low as like $4, man. So sad. I didn't like catch that dip though, but it was like so quick. It was so brief. It's like for like an hour. Honestly, it's on a pump right now. I really shouldn't buy it, but whatever. Because it'll probably
Not too long, like a couple months ago.
come a couple months ago.
What did Room peak at?
Rune peaked at like almost like $20.
Yeah, so it's like $20. Yes. So buying even then buying at these isn't no isn't bad.
No, not at all. No, no, no. Yeah, not at all. It could go way higher, bro. This is actually what you want to see. Like you didn't want to see it go like crazy, crazy high. You want to see it break down, get a breather, get that like get it out of its system so that we can go higher, you know, and sooner too. Like even if it goes down to like $2, like whatever, I'll still be buying it. So yeah, so whatever. I didn't even need to check that. So let's switch. What I love too is that you can actually change the recipient address, so you can like send money from Thorchain to anywhere, like to just like yo, give me your address and I can trade my rune for ETH and send people ETH through Rune or whatever, or send people ETH through Bitcoin or whatever. Yeah, it's very cool. So um, there's some details, right? This is how much I'm trading. Transaction fees $4, but like then I'm also paying a transaction fee on both sides, so it comes up to be like $11. Oops. But oh, failed. Insufficient balance for transaction. What do you mean? Come on. What are you talking about? Bogus. Mm-hmm. Let's go try. Oh wait, yeah. Let's try this again. No. Bitcoin's the only one that's like kind of weird. When I do any of the other ones, it's like real nice and smooth. No. Insufficient balance for trans. Oh, you know what? No, that's not why. I don't know. It could be because I have not that much rune in here. I don't know. Hmm. Let's try going into ETH. Where's ETH? Where the hell's ETH? Oh,
Oh,
there.
it's not working. I was gonna say you don't like letting go of Bitcoin.
Yeah, no, I'm still gonna try though. Let me try one more time here. Let's just see what this one does. No. Oh, you know what? You know, it never really asked me to log in. Hold on. Whatever. Whatever. Okay, who cares? So so Bitcoin is always a little bit more stubborn. Um, I'm not like a stickler about like oh it has to work right now. Like I'm just excited that it's working at all. And I know a lot of other people have tested it out and they've been pretty successful with it. So I'm not even sweating it. But what I'm waiting for is for it to be able to add liquidity. So the thing that I'm not even in this pool, and if I could, I would be right. There's a cap. So total pooled rune. There's actually like a hard coded cap where the amount of nodes. I don't know if they have okay total bond. So the validators running this chain they have a combined total of $16 million staked on the network, right? But the total liquidity is a fraction of that. It's it's a third. That's two thirds. I don't know. Like that's like two thirds, or it's almost half. It's like just over half. So two thirds you have total liquidity, but you have more bond. I think the bond's supposed to be even higher. To be honest with you. Oh, TVL 250. What? That's even more. Oh, because this is total. Okay, yeah, this is both of them added up. So yeah, so you have always have more bond than there is liquidity in the pool, right? So what would happen though is that if they were to say, "Hey, we're gonna collude and try to steal the liquidity in here," they would tank the price of their bond because
So
like
hold on. What's bond?
bond. What do you think a bond is?
Bond is the what? Is to bond the two tokens together?
No, not two. It's just rune, just the one.
Also to bond it to the liquid to the pool.
It's yeah, staking exactly. It's like it's staking. So when a validator is staking their rewards or sorry their stake, it's called a bond as well,
Okay.
right? Like you could read total amount bonded by nodes. So these are the nodes running the network, right? So you'll have that much money is bonded by individuals. I think there's about like 20 different nodes running. It's not a lot. It's a pretty centralized chain to be very honest with you. But all of this again is not about decentralization. It's just about like openness and functionality, and sensor resistance is important too. So that's built in as well. Censorship resistance. So not sensor resistance. So that's what I wanted to say about that. And the reason why I brought this up is because when this raises and goes higher, that also means this number can go higher because this is capped. So there's only this. I'm only allowed to have this many millions of runes pooled or staked, right? And each pool needs to be paired up with rune. You can't like pair Bitcoin and ETH together. You have to pair Bitcoin and rune, ETH and rune. So it's deterministic. So if I go to Thorchain here, I'm going to show you this is probably going to add up to 94 million. Oh, just a little bit less. But yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So yeah, 60 million. Oh, in Rune. But I guess maybe it's not showing how much other assets like pooled Rune. Total pooled Rune, max Rune liquidity cap. So yeah, this is only half of the pool. So you double that, I guess, and you get like total liquidity. I don't know how they calculate it. These numbers seem wrong, but whatever. But yeah, so total pooled rune is gonna be the hard cap that's like tied to this number. So when this goes up, then these two can go up, and then more people can join. And the only way that this goes up is if more nodes join the network. And I think right now, like I said, there was like maybe 20 nodes or something, but they have like a capacity of like 60 or something like that. And Rune's really cool because they can actually split off. It's not even 60. I think it's like 32 nodes. And when they reach more than 32 nodes, they split them in half, and then they run like two separate Thor chains that are like they kind of work together. Like if like I don't know how they work together, but they just split in half, and then those nodes work together or what they do is they create more wallets, and then they'll have like and then they cut them in half. So when you have 32 nodes, when you hit 33, then they cut them in half to 16 each, and then you um, create like a new set of like vaults, because like all of the Bitcoin, all of the US, all of these tokens sit in vaults, and the nodes like protect them pretty much. Yeah, man. Even like Cream is on here. It's crazy. So and if you haven't noticed, right, like there's also ERC20 tokens that you can trade on here. So this is like Uniswap who, you know what I mean? The only like the Uniswap is gonna be like the long tail. Like when
Robs people, man. That shit's frustrating.
it's frustrating, but like, but Uniswap's the grandfather, bro. Like they're not gonna go nowhere. It's always gonna be around. And then when ETH 2.0 launches, Uniswap's going to be like each chain has their number one main liquidity like DEX,
Right. Yeah.
right? And Uniswap's always going to be like number one. SushiSwap is not even going to stay on Ethereum. SushiSwap's going to go like and try to find its own chain. It's going to be like it's going to try to be like a cross chain thing. Like they're going to try to do a lot of other shit.
Have
So,
you
mhm.
upgraded yourself with much or not really?
Say that again.
Have you sushi swap yourself a lot or not?
Oh yeah, bro. Like SushiSwap. I mean, out of I was there for SushiSwap's launch, bro.
Oh, really?
Yeah, man, I'm an OG. When it comes to like all of these DeFi, all of these food tokens, just assume that I saw it launch.
Okay.
Yeah, every single like even Wi-Fi, Ampleforth, not Ampleforth. I didn't see Ampleforth launch, but I wish I did, man. I'd be rich right now. but yeah, SushiSwap, like um, SushiSwap's origin story is amazing. It's incredible. I haven't told you guys. I'll try to tell it real quick. I'll be super fast. So like let me show you the Twitter so that you can always like go to it if you wanted to. Know me. Oh, oh yeah, there he was. All right, so Chef Nomi hasn't tweeted since September 11th, 2020, right? Cause Chef Nomi pretty much was the anon. The all of the creators of SushiSwap are anonymous, right? So this dude just popped up out of nowhere, and like you see how you have grievances with Uniswap, right? Like that's not new. You know, like this is everyone has these problems, and they didn't like it. So if I go to like his first tweets and stuff, let me see if I can find them. Whatever. So this guy tweeted way more than I remember. So Chef. Oh, here they are. So perfect sushi swap is being made. Follow live progress. We deliberately make code license whatever sushi is for everyone, not just the Japanese elites. Raw fish are good for your health, but turbo fish, whatever, are for Rust fanboys. That's like a programming language. Uniswap LP tokens deposit on mainnet. So LP tokens deposited on Master Chef Sushi will be distributed right at block this for Ethereum. So what it's saying here, what the narrative was that um, Uniswap isn't giving anybody rewards, and you have all of these liquidity mining rewards like being built on top of Uniswap, right? So all of these projects have to pay out because Uniswap itself to provide liquidity costs you money. So not only is the gas high, not only is it expensive to trade. That's like another issue, but the impermanent loss. So when you offer up your coins for liquidity mining or liquidity, sorry, you suffer impermanent loss. Like you lose money over time, right? Rather than just holding it and not like putting it up for trade. So what Chef Nomi was saying is we're just gonna fork Uniswap. You're introducing SushiSwap, an evolution of Uniswap with sushi tokenomics. SushiSwap protocol better aligns incentives for network participants by introducing sharing and network effects to the existing AMM model. So basically, it just like was like we're gonna just pay SushiSwap liquidity providers or Uniswap liquidity providers, and the way they did it was they had every. This is really crazy. So, um, real quick, if I go to info Uniswap.oh, so you're gonna see something here. Oh, it's gonna show me V3. I don't want V3. I want V2. There we go. V2 analytics. So I hope it like looks the same. They didn't change it. Yeah, they did. Okay, so Sushi Swap launched. Oh, oh wow. Oh my God. Oh my goodness, this is ungodly, bro. Holy fuck. All right, so so SushiSwap launched in August. So like, look at the first tweet. So it was August 25th, right? August 24th. Okay. If you go here, this is what SushiSwap did to the ecosystem. August 25th, 290 million, right? August or September 1st, one $2 billion. It 10x'd in liquidity locked. You know, in 5 days. In five in low not five 7 days.
That's crazy.
That's super crazy. So that's how much money is like, and look at where it's at now, man. It went up to 10 billion. We hit. I remember when we hit 10 billion. It was like, oh, that's kind of crazy, guys. Like we're at 10 billion liquidity. Yeah, April, May. Yeah, we just quietly hit 10 billion, and then boom, it like went down. And this is also price appreciation, right? I should be looking at this. Holy fuck. So this actually moves with the price too. So when the price of assets go down, like this metric goes down. So this doesn't mean people like took their money out. This is just like the value of the pools. This is really just like a ET. This is just showing you the price movement. But at the same time, I mean, during this time, this is to like has something to do with what Sushi was doing, though, right? It's very clear, very very clear. It's the on this very day it launched, and then everyone was like putting money in here, so it went up very quickly, so that they could get sushi rewards. Because people were talking about Uniswap before, right? And this is before Uniswap even had a token. So yeah, so that's why they were having these grievances. They were like, you're not even paying your users or whatever. People have been supporting you all this time, blah blah blah. So like, we're gonna front run you because we know you're gonna make a token, but you're taking too long. So like, we're gonna front run you and take all your users. So everybody started putting money in, and then they converted. So like, you see this big dip here. This was. I wish I could zoom in. Oh, I can. So after 2 weeks, not even two, I think, whatever, like whenever it happened, they took the liquidity out. So I think it went. Oh yeah, I went to. Oh yeah, so it was. Oh wow, I don't even know. I feel like it happened sooner, but I guess this is when they actually. No, whatever. They did a migration and they actually took the liquidity out. It's probably this low. It's probably here. Yeah, it's here because it went back to like where it was before. So everybody that deposited, they pretty much took their money out. So it made sense that it went back to where it was before. You know, and you didn't really have to do anything. You just put it into SushiSwap. You earned your rewards, and then on the day of, if you didn't withdraw, your liquidity in Uniswap went to SushiSwap. So they pretty much attracted like $1 billion worth of liquidity. So like after so in the beginning, SushiSwap had more liquidity than Uniswap did, and then like a month later, Uniswap caught up and never looked back. But you know how? Because what happened here, September 16th, Uni was born. They launched Uniswap on this day. Like the Uni token, sorry. So when they launched that token, it was trading for a lot of money too. So people were probably trading it. I traded it into ETH and Bitcoin, and then I dropped it into Uniswap, and I earned more Uni. Yeah, it's like selling your Uni to make more Uni. It's like a merry-go-round. So so yeah, so that and then the rewards ended around here. Say that again. I can't hear you. Shit. You cut out, so I don't know what you're saying. Yeah, what's up? Yeah, so what did Newton add? Because I actually haven't gone over the list.
Polygon, and they re-added
Oh, they added Monero back.
Monero back. Sorry.
Wow, that's a big deal. Okay, so it's all like Ethereum tokens. So they didn't add any new, other than Monero. They didn't add any new like blockchains or anything.
No, they're still
That's okay. So at this point, like at this point in time, I guess I should say like okay, I mean, oh yeah, Doge. I wish I could buy Doge on Thorchain right now. It's gonna come.
SushiSwap.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So okay, yeah, Doge and SushiSwap. Okay.
Yeah.
So let me see if I can trade this Bitcoin into something else. Oh yeah, I already tried that. It didn't work. Sucks. That sucks. Okay, that sucks. So like what I'll say about Newton and stuff like that, like the way that you look at these exchanges is really like they're you're just your gateway into crypto, right? Like they're your easy third world gateway into crypto. If the government ever decides like, hey, we just don't want people owning crypto, period, which I don't see happening, but like they could, right? What I do see happening is the complete opposite. They're gonna have like banks all be hooked up with crypto, and you can buy it and maybe even withdraw. But end of the day, they're gonna either allow you to withdraw or they're gonna not allow you. The gray area in between is be like, oh, well, you have to. Yeah, I don't even see this happening. This is gonna be weird if they like, because like you can make so many wallets, right? Like I could make a new wallet right now. Like there's no way that they could track all the wallets. And for them to be like, oh, well, you sent it to this unknown wallet. What did you do with it? Like that's too many questions. You know what I'm saying? Like we do deserve some form of privacy. So it really does get hairy because they want to stop money laundering and tax evasion and all of this stuff. But honestly, bro, like I all they're gonna have to do, all they're gonna be able to do is adopt it and try to keep you on their platforms as long as possible. And that's it. And just charge fees as much as they can so that they can like earn their cut. Because yeah, this is such a free world. It's just like I don't know how they're gonna dream of regulating this. They can track all of these chains and stuff. Like I get it, but like to prosecute all these people is like another thing. That's a different thing. You can't. It's time consuming. Say it again. Is that what you said?
I was saying the exact same thing. Like,
Yeah.
especially with COVID, it's just gonna be backed up, so it's just gonna consume mad time.
Yeah, and I don't think it's worth it. The kind of returns that you get from that kind of thing. So, I think they just will focus on the big players, the ones who are moving billions of dollars, millions of dollars, right? And then if you're making that kind of money, then you absolutely should be paying taxes, right? But for small fish that are making like a couple 100,000 here or whatever, or maybe even kissing a million, like they don't really care about you, bro. I hope so, and I don't think that they're gonna have the resources to even deal with that, cause it's gonna be too much. So that being said, I mean Binance did get shut down or whatever. You're not gonna be able to use them, but you can look at like programs like this, and you'll be able to trade whatever you need. Um, you know, that's why when you're like, "Yo, Newton added this," I'm like, I'm not that excited. I could buy all of that shit. So many different places. So it's just a convenience thing. You shouldn't even want to buy Link or whatever in Newton, because you have these options and they are low cost to trade. Um, I mean, they kind of are. I mean, they kind of aren't too though. Like if I go Litecoin and I want to buy some Litecoin with my rune, it's actually cheap. I want to buy all of these coins, yo. This is so cool. Okay, honestly, I'm gonna deposit BEP because like I can't take not having rune in there. Tristan, you good?
Yeah. Just doing my rehab while I listen.
Oh, bet, bet.
Sorry.
So this is the original Rune um, ecosystem. Like it was just living on Binance Chain, and it was like their proof of concept. Like they were just running the pools, doing the pool infrastructure. Which is what's really interesting is like I think they're doing a lot of this without smart contracts too. It's just like meta transactions using like the metadata to like run scripts and stuff like that. Like you can do a lot without having to need a smart contract. So I don't know. I'd be interested to like actually ask that question. Add wallet. Oh shit! Yeah, I gotta add my wallet. And then yeah, before we close the call, we'll talk about familiar finance. It's really straightforward. I mean, if you if you looked at the Uniswap V3 liquidity pool, like providing, it's so complicated, dude. Like I don't know any normal person who's just gonna be able to like jump in there and just know what they're doing. Yeah, it was like it was too complicated, right? What is this shit? Yeah. So familiar just makes it mad simple, makes it really cool. Man, where's my wallet? Oh, there it is. Man, Trezor Wallet is so sick, but like nothing supports it, man. Like if I wanted to use BEP swap, I'd need a ledger, or like I do like a one of these Air wallets or some shit, software wallets. Let me check on the YouTube real quick. Okay. Oh yeah, let me send this before I forget. So this was actually a good read, and it kind of shows you how brilliant the Thor guys are, and you could probably like look at more stuff. So yeah, definitely take a look. Let's see. It's gonna go in text chat. Man, I gotta clean up this computer, or just get a better one. Okay. So what I'm gonna do here is send Rune from BEP Swap because I have a bunch of Rune in my Binance wallet. Oh, I could do this from my phone. I don't even need that. That's even better. So yeah, I have my Rune on Binance Chain because like I was in BEP Swap for the longest time, and then now I'm just like trying to get in on this, but damn, it's like so competitive to get in as a liquidity provider because of the caps, right? So I'm just gonna deposit just to get ready. Mm. But I'm not gonna send too much. I'm just gonna send a bit. So show the QR code. Okay, I like that. Oh, I need to get a star name. I'm just gonna send one, cause Tristan, even veterans gotta be careful.
Yeah, man.
Uh-huh.
Trust me, I gotta slow down and pay attention.
Yeah, and do it like at times where like you should be like doing it, right? Like not like yeah, when you're alert and awake and you have the time. There's no rush, you know, like most of the time when you're rushing, you probably should just take a breath and not rush. You know? So I sent it, refresh and it's there. All right, so let's send the rest. Rune is my favorite project. I should have way more. I honestly should ape the fuck into this thing, man. It's so hard not to. It's not that hard, but Universal's. Yeah, I gotta get a star name. Honestly, if Thor, if what's it called? Fuck me. If Cosmos ecosystem is gonna be as big as I think it is, it'd be really smart to get a star name. Let me share that in crypto signals. Uh, Cause like it'll work with all of these things, and you can register your name. Oh, fuck you. Yes. See what I mean? Like this thing wants to connect to everything, bro. I mean, it probably could, but like, I don't want it to. Oh fuck. Bear with me. Oh, I connected. Fuck. Oh, it's not connected. I'm gonna just disable this because like it kind of gets to the point where it's like it kind of interferes with like my connections to other wallets. So I gotta like turn it off because it really wants to just do everything, which is cool. I like that, but no thanks, bro. Kepler's probably tripping right now too. Oh, you know what? Let me just use Kepler because it's connected to my ledger anyway. So this is the thing too. Sometimes it's like these apps are great because they let you use your wallet. Interesting. So I don't have a star name. Easiest way to get paid in crypto. Let me see if Theo's taken. Not found. You can register it. Oh my goodness, I'm registering this right now. Fucking kidding me. Uh, there's a bridge. Okay, before I do all of this, I'm just gonna show you guys through. So by the way, I did trade the rune in here, so I got a bunch of rune. So let's do a quick rune swap. Let me refresh the page. Oh yeah, because it's so if you notice here when I connect it oh I just I disabled the fucking wallet. I'm all over the place. So, but yeah, I'm gonna get that motherfucker Theo star name. Oh my gosh. I don't want to download you, bitch. Let's refresh. I mean, this is like Uniswap on steroids. Like when you're able to do cross chain swaps, like just consider how when you use an exchange and you do a withdrawal, they usually charge you. I mean, it depends on the currency, but if it's like the network fee is expensive, they're gonna charge you like $10 to withdraw. You know, so if you see like oh a $30 fee, like that happens, especially if it's Bitcoin or something, right? Like that's why the fee is so high. It's because you're sending Bitcoin. You know, it's not like it's like it's not Uniswap's fault when the fees are expensive. It's Ethereum's fault. Same thing with Rune here. So I have BNB Rune. I want to upgrade it to Thorchain Rune, right? There's a little transaction fee, very very tiny, but it's I pay in BNB. I don't even pay it in Rune. Confirm. Oh shit. Oh well, I guess I can confirm it here because it's in this wallet. Yeah. Boom. Oh, password. Uh, oh, uh, what the hell? I put the wrong password in. But it's not asking me for the password anymore. What the hell? Okay, I'm still in beta. Clear history. I'm gonna disconnect and try again. Oh yeah. Disable. Okay. Hmm. All right, whatever. It just doesn't like me today. It's fine. Some things just aren't meant to be as smooth as they might seem. Yeah, this is and like again, this is like maybe like the second month that it's been launched, so there's gonna be some kind of quirks and kinks, and it won't always be like super smooth, and that's to be expected. But I could probably still swap it. Actually, no, I can't. I don't think I can. Yeah, I can't. Man, I want those Roonies. Cause I want to like buy Litecoin and stuff and like whatever. Why won't it do it? Oh, let me see what the diagnostic is. I think it will tell me. Can't even send it. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's where it goes, and you just like make it native rune, and then you can like trade it for whatever you want, and that's the beauty of rune. So let me open up Sommelier. Ooh. So eventually, Sommelier will end up in this list here, um, because I mean the guy who created it created Cosmos itself, and I don't mean that like he's like the only guy. Like there's a bunch of people who are involved in that, but yeah. So sommelier is like oh like it's like wine. It's really like wine. It's just gonna get better with time. You know how you guys know how I love the graph, right? So the graph, like, still to this day, my biggest holding is graph, is GRT. It came close to not being that, which is like I'm thankful for as well. Thank you, Ampleforth. But like the graph really like came through, and they are a very epic project when it comes to like middleware. When it comes to like connected, being like the connective glue between all of these chains and stuff. So Sommelier is actually kind of doing that as well, but for like dexes and liquidity. And where Yearn Finance is like claiming to be like the cross chain yield aggregator of like everything, they're really not serious because like all they want to do is just enrich themselves for one, and for two, they really really are fucking like ETH maximalists, right? So these guys do not really believe in like true cross chain technology, right? In my opinion, I mean I'm kind of being biased here, but in my like I feel like they just kind of are limiting themselves to like really weird chains that are just like ETH compatible because it's just easier, you know, like they don't have to like do too much. So I think it's like just a fraud, to be honest with you. Urine is like past its time. So what Sommelier is doing is yield. They're going to be like a yield aggregator, pretty much. Like if there's yield farming programs out there or whatever, like they will be able to like incorporate that too, because it's not that hard, and just offer you like really good returns. But right now, what they're focusing on is making it easy to add liquidity to V3. So Tristan, if you don't know, I shared this right. Yeah, if you don't know, Uniswap exchange. So if you go to Uniswap today and you try to add into the pool, it's god awful. Oh, Tristan's not here. Fucking guy. It's always slipping out. Well, you have already seen it, so whatever. But I am recording, so I'm gonna just show y'all. It's just like a headache, so like I don't even know what to click on. New position. Then you look at this and you're like, what the fuck is this? What is all of this? Okay, fee. Okay, I don't price range. I don't know what to put. The fuck? $10. $100. Oh, the current price is 1,000. Okay, like the fuck. So I'll put in like 4 grand. It's like, all right, but I don't know what any of this means, right? Like, you don't know if this means you're bullish on ETH or if you're bearish on ETH. What if you say, maybe if I say 10 grand, I'm bullish because like I want to see it 10x, and then if it goes below 1,000, I'm like I don't even know what the min price means, right? Need help picking a range? Like yes, yeah, what the hell? Like it should be before all of this. So it's just super confusing. So what Somm Finance does is you just go in and you first of all it shows you how much you have of something, Right now, I have nothing of anything, so whatever. But copy. What is this? Oh, what? Why would I? Sorry, I'm just too curious not to search this. Oh, it's just like a link to the same thing. Yeah, this is stupid. Why would I need that as a button? So, so you can deposit whatever you have. You can even deposit one asset. You don't have to deposit two. So deposit one or two tokens to add liquidity, and then you can choose if you're bearish, neutral, or bullish on Ethereum, right? And that's like the range choosing, and the when you choose the fees is like when you're actually choosing the pool. So here it shows you the fee here. So you see 0.3%. That's how much fees it's earning. This is also ranked by how popular the pool is. So after the stablecoin pools, it's Bitcoin and Ethereum, another stablecoin pool. Then you have Uni Ethereum, then Shiba and Ethereum. They're charging 1% trading fees. Like these guys like really want their money. Link is always a very popular liquid token. Say that again.
It's crazy how Shiba just got so much popularity last
Yeah, it's ridiculous, man. Because Doge isn't really on ETH, and like Doge is already as big as it is, so people were like, Ethereum needs its own Doge. So, which yeah, it's fine. So yeah, so you can look through all of these. There's all kinds of tokens. You can, um, very obscure stuff. So you could just search it. Really, I mean, GRT is here, right? You can get FLI. So the FLI stuff is really cool because you can actually get like leveraged tokens. But I would actually like buy this and just hold it. Like when if ETH ever tanks, even a little bit, it might be worth going in and buying some FLI because it would be really cheap and on sale, and then the swing back up is double. So whatever ETH might do, you'll get like double the return because it's like leveraged. Maybe not a full double, but I don't know. So that's Somm Finance. It's really simple, straightforward. You just pick like what you want. Even ample. Oh, like some of them are not here. So now they have pools here. So they have ETH ample pools, but none of these are incentivized, so they're not really gonna be like that liquid or whatever. But no biggie. Like it's not a big problem. I mean, if I were you, I would just take whatever capital you have just laying around and just throw it in a pool, because you can expect like eventually Sommelier is gonna have some type of liquidity mining. Like, look, they're teasing it. Like it's already here. It's teasing. What do you mean pending? What are you talking about? I haven't done anything. What's it pending? What's pending? You know what I mean? This is like teasing a token. Because other things, like if you go to like Pancake, okay, maybe not Pancake. Fuck, there's no. Okay, here. Ube swap. So you have some Ube, right, sitting here, and then it'll tell you how much Celo you have, so much ETH, whatever. Then your platform token will be sitting right here. So Sommelier is like they're teasing the same thing. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Yeah. So yeah, that's the show. I mean, we could talk about Anchor, and there's like great synergies between Anchor and Mirror right now. Um, I know one guy in the group. I wish he was here. I'd show him, but he has a bunch of money plugged into um, Anchor, right? As like a like he's just like lending his dollars, and he's earning an interest rate back, right? So you can actually take that debt instrument because, like, I mean, you're owed pretty much. Like it's like a loan, so you're owed. So you take those debt dollars that are accruing interest, and you can input it here as collateral. Isn't that crazy? So if I go here to short farm, look at this, man. AUST. When I saw this, I got so excited, bro. Cause check this out. So this is like a strategy I'm gonna show you, and I'm gonna just say it once because it'll be in the video. So if you ever want to do this, you can like always go back to it. Okay. So you step by step, I'll go through it. You, I'm gonna show you everything I do. So I would never actually mint Luna into B Luna from the platform itself because you don't have to. What you can do is go to TerraSwap. This is only one front end. There's other ways to swap Terra, but this is what I use. I say too many details. So you can actually swap Luna into B Luna here. Look what happens if you want to swap 100. You get more B Luna. So that's just something a heads up. You know, always check that because if I put 100 in here, I'd get a little less B Luna. So you're actually getting like a $10 premium or a 1% premium, right? 1.4%. So that's nice, right? So an extra like 20-30 bucks to play with. And then so once you swap for that, it'll be sitting here. So if you ever want to get it back, you just hit burn and then you'll get the full amount of Luna back, but you'll have to wait 21 days. So now when you have B Luna, you can go to provide and you can actually deposit your B Luna to get a certain borrow limit. So if you want to have like, oh, I want to be able to borrow. Oh fuck, I can't like show you because I already have some in here. But if you wanted to borrow like this much, it'll kind of tell you how much B Luna you have to deposit. So like yeah, if I wanted to have a borrow limit of like this much, I have to deposit this much or whatever, you know. So play with that, and then you'll see, right? You just pretty much just provide what you have, and then you see what your borrow limit is, pretty much. And after that, you can borrow against it. So now, when you borrow against it, you're going to be earning this much in interest. So how come it's an incentivized program, bro? I've shown you guys this from day one. I have, you know, but in scale, like people don't realize it like until you see it in scale. Like I'm this is like the stablest return that I've been getting. The only thing volatile about it is like the APR has been going down slowly since the spike. Before the spike, the APR was maybe like 40%. But since the crash, the APR boosted up pretty high. Right? So it was at 200 for a while, but now it's slowly going down. But what's cool is what you're getting your APR from is from a stable currency, so you're not subject to like the volatility of the currency going up and down, right? So that's cool too, because you are getting paid based off of the dollar amount that you have in there. So now if you borrow against your collateral, you got B Luna, right? You provided it. You have collateral now. Now you borrow against it. You're earning interest on that borrow. Now, but you also have $3,500, right? So you can do something with that. So what you do is you go in here and you deposit it into here, right? So now that it to get an interest rate, so you get this much interest on your borrow. So not only are you you're beating the interest rate here because this is how much you have to pay back the loan with, 16% over or like a yearly interest rate. So 16%, but if I deposit that money in here, I'm earning like 3.4%. Right? if you count the difference, right? So that's cool. But now because I have that, it's still gonna accrue interest. But now I can actually use this and deposit it into collateral. Excuse me. Yeah, because now it's deposited in here, it becomes AUST. So it's an interest bearing debt position, and I can actually deposit this in here and use it to mint synthetic stocks. And this farming program, so mirror change, you can tell, right? It's a little different. So now they have a farming section where if you do shorts, like it actually shows you just like what's more these change so much though. Honestly, I wouldn't even like worry about what it says in any given moment because like it changes a lot. But it does range between 100 and whatever. So the more volatile meme ones, wow, this already look at this. It's down to 7. This was like 300% just like a while ago. So the APRs are very radical, but I don't know. Like, let me look at Microsoft. Wow, 3%. What the hell's going on? So they change the incentives very quickly on this one, which I don't like. But long story short, you can short things, you can long things, but you can always do. Okay, so longing is the same as before. It's just like you provide liquidity. You buy it off the open market or you borrow it. You can borrow. So borrowing is not farming. So if you farm, it's a little different. Like you mint the token, but they don't let you like sell it or anything. Like they kind of just lock it. I don't know what they do with it though. I think they like kind of put it in liquidity, but they don't risk your capital. But yeah. So that's what I do is like that whole string of things. You can go through that again through the video because there's kind of a lot of stuff, but you mint, and then you can use the AUST as collateral, which is pretty big. Um, it's just another way to yield farm, just another way to like use your big capital that you might not want to sell and participate in like a bunch of different farming activities and stuff. And you can compound those rewards, and just walk away with a bunch of money. So that's it. Not gonna go too long. 2 hours. You have any? Yeah, time flew, bro. Do you have any like questions or anything we should talk about next week or over the time?
I was looking at staking or unkept for Cosmos, but I didn't know how to pick up the right one to stake in. Some wishing for 100%, and I'm seeing some with like 10%, 3%. So
Oh, yeah. So let's go through that real quick. Yeah, no problem. So like, let's go to Cosmos stake.
apparently there was a liquidity provider on Cardano, and they did a rug pull.
Yeah, yeah. They rug pulled the foundation, right? It was like a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, because but like what they did was they didn't steal your principal, they took your rewards,
Oh.
right? So at the end of the epoch, like every time you get paid, it's like on a 5 day interval, so you're earning interest for like 5 days, right?
Yeah.
So so Cardano Foundation or whatever, they deposited like $2 million, let's say, right? Like a bunch of money, and they were expecting to probably get like $20,000 worth of ADA for that epoch, right? At the very last minute, they changed their reward commission, and this is what I was about to talk to you right now. So they changed their commission from maybe like 3% to 100%. So all of those rewards in that epoch went straight to them, and then they just like ran away. So when you're asking me about this, all these percentages, that's what that is the percent of the rewards that they get to keep.
I see like Fairground has
Yeah, for whatever reason, they probably have a reason. I don't know why, but they probably just don't want anybody delegating, right?
Uh-huh.
Because why would you delegate to them if you're just gonna bring up your rewards? So yeah, so oh, zero knowledge validator. This is cool. This is cool. These guys are cool. Like this guy. I will I will stake with you next. So there's all of these are reputable, man.
Oh,
Every single one of them. So it does come down to like what's the commission that they're asking for. So that again, that comes not out of your principal, but it comes out of your rewards.
I believe Sunday Swap was attempting to do something similar, but then in return they would give you Sunday tokens, I guess.
Yeah, so they would take all of the rewards, and for that cost basis is basically like you're taking your rewards and you're buying Sunday token at like a very low price. The market cap of the price that they were going to sell them at was like a $10 million market cap or like a $20 million market cap. It's very small, right? It's like buying Ion, which you should go and buy. I'm serious, but Ion's cheap right now. Ion, if Ion goes to $500, God help me, I'm buying so many. I'm gonna convert all of my atoms, my osmos, all of that shit into ions, bro. It has no business being that cheap. 21,000 is nothing, man. Rich guy could try to buy that all up in one go, and there's a lot of people who are just like gamify that and be like, I want all the ions and like just like try to hoard them and stuff and like hodl them. Like it's gonna be fun, man. I love how the supply is so small. It reminds me of Wi-Fi. Oh yeah, ions. And I love that. Okay, so the thing about the graph, I'll say too, is Sommelier Finance is using the graph to check the prices of all of these things, right? So Uniswap does have a price function. Like you can spend like a transaction to kind of get the price from Uniswap, but you have to like do that transaction yourself. What the graph does is that it indexes this price information. So like their work so Sommelier is working actually with the graph. They're actually working with the graph, which is crazy. They got like a grant and everything from them. So the Sommelier got a bunch of DRT tokens, which means they're gonna sell them, but whatever, right? But they got GRT to do research on improving the graph because the graph at first wasn't really made for DeFi, but all of the DeFi startups and stuff are using the graph to like make their front end to make their websites. So all of the price information, like even like with Osmosis and stuff, like these guys are doing their own pricing and stuff. But when you talk about like analytics, remember you I showed you the volume?
Yeah.
That volume chart is probably using the graph. I wouldn't be surprised. It could be. Like and if it's not, it could be, right? Like that's what kind of what the graph does is it takes periodic information and it runs calculations and it gives you like this refined data so that you can do more sophisticated things with it, right? Like if, imagine like waiting on like a fax machine to get information versus waiting on an email to get information and then like execute on it, right? So yeah, like getting information straight from the blockchain is like the fax machine, and then the graph kind of just make brings that into the forefront and says we're going to collect all this data off the fax machines and make it like available more quickly in a real digital sense, not in a real digital sense, just in a faster, more like nuanced and a more robust way. So I only say that to say a lot of beautiful synergies are happening between like all of these projects, all of these things that I've been talking about for months. um, if this was a scam, this would have been, you know, borne out like a long time ago. And if this wasn't valuable, I think this would be very apparent really early on as well. So like I don't know, it's just like a matter of time before things really just start to kind of culminate, and then you'll probably start to hear more government interference and things like that start to be more of like a factor. But until then, let's have fun. Let's make as much money as we can and like try to make off like bandits. You know, I love your punk, man. That thing is so cool.
Yeah, I grew up with man. I like that.
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun having an avatar because you become recognizable in certain circles. Yeah, especially because they're all very unique, and yeah, it looks really cool. Especially out of like all the other ones, like I was looking at some and I was like, yeah, I like those, but I don't really know what to get. Yours is like perfect, bro.
That's really
It's
cool.
really sick. Yeah, with the spliff and everything. I think it's an e-cigarette.
Yeah, that's so lit.
So yeah, they have e-cigs because like the spliffs and the joints they have like smoke coming out of them, and then the e ones are just like a blue light or something.
Cool.
Yeah, it's sick though, man. And like you're just gonna see people are gonna like kind of like engage you, um, or like more, especially if you have something like that in your profile picture. They can be like, oh, this guy's down. Yeah, for sure.
I get like random comments like on likes as well.
Oh, really?
When you see like the Abby's like, okay, this guy's fun.
Yeah, they're like, oh, he's legit. He's cool. You can hang. So I'll probably try to register a star name. Bridge, because I have some, but it's on Ethereum. I didn't buy it Bridge Ethereum. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, because like I need some IOVs. And you should too, because like you see all of these blockchains, like on Cosmos. Imagine having one star name that like just links them all together.
That's so true.
Much easier to deal with, right? So you want to send your Akash, you just send it to Star Moody. That's like what the names would look like. It's just a star and then like whatever. Yeah. So let's. Where's the link? No. How? Okay. Open the Starname Manager. If you have a Ledger or Kepler wallet installed, simply log in. Otherwise, choose the view only mode. Insert your Star1 address. Once you're logged into the Starname Manager, pick the Swap tab. Uh,
No, so can you read part?
no, I was kind of like mumbling, that's why, so it's probably not picking up my voice. I was just reading it, it's so I'm just like trying to see what's going on. So let me try this Kepler wallet. Oh, fuck. Oh wait, yeah. So yeah. I mean, I'm just gonna do this. You can stick around. So yeah, we're gonna make sure that this star name matches. Yeah, it does. Yeah. When 04. So oh fuck, I lost the thing. Swap. Connect MetaMask. Oh wow, they make it mad easy, bro. They make it so easy. It's all in the wallet. Like usually like when they do bridges and stuff, they'll have like the bridge like somewhere else. You gotta go like a next like link, but like it's all in the app, the wallet app. Where's my IOV? Oh, I gotta get on this one here. Yeah, you still in those cello pools? It kind of got hit hard.
Because before I just had my app and I have desktop, so I'm good.
Yeah, so you know what? That was a blessing because like when we were trying to get you in, like cello was like a little bit on the highs. So now it's like a little bit lower. You get it like a better price to get in on it. Yeah, it was a disaster. I was like, I just was able to kind of exit with the same capital that I put in, like just like the other day. Very lucky. Oh shit, my profile. Oh, my wallet. There you go. Okay, same wallet.
Tanked, bro. I'm not surprised.
What tanked? Which one? Everything?
Yeah, some like in like the last 3 months, yeah, I think. Some just fucking went straight to the ground.
No, no, it wasn't 3 months. This is 1 month, man. This is only 1 month of downturn since June, since May 19th was when it first started like really going down. But before then, it was like going sideways.
Yeah.
It was going sideways. It wasn't like going up or anything for like months. That should have been our signal to like start selling, you know. But I don't like to sell. I don't. I really don't like to. I'd rather just like wait for things to go like astronomical, and I'm just like, wow, I didn't think it could ever go this high, and then like watch it go back down and be like, okay, maybe I should sell.
That's the thing with things to run. It's like people who held it prior, they're like JOMO. But
Yeah, you never know. I thought I connected with that. Oh, come on. Oh, that's why I'm not on the main net. Oh my gosh, come on. Forgive me. Oh, it's open. This happens to me all the time. Wait,
have you been playing Sandbox lately? Or not?
no, I haven't been building. I've been building on like some Somnium space more.
Oh.
Yeah, you seen what I did on Somnium, right?
Yeah, 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 I was asking about that nymph you had with the girl in the background. You sent me the link.
Yeah, so that's like yeah, Mother Digital and stuff, like pretty cool. What the fuck? Switch network, bro. What? I don't want to be on this one. What's going on, bro? Yeah, they got like a whole ecosystem kind of going on. Um, their own metaverse that they're building, and that's like a character from it, pretty much. Okay, I'm gonna like log out. I'm gonna just try this one more time. Son of a bitch.
Some of my friends are acting weird, so I just have to. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, it's so weird. It was like wants to connect, but it's not anymore. Fuck, man. Okay. time. Fuck you, XD5.
Any problem?
Yeah. See what I mean? It wants to connect to everything. Son of a bitch. Alright, I'm just gonna go copy this, open this, log out, view only mode. It still doesn't want to connect. What the fuck? Oh. Connect. Connect. Oh my god. This is bullshit. Oh, maybe this isn't gonna fix it. Son of a bitch. There we go. Wow. I don't even know how much I have. Hold on. Oh, shit. Dun, dun, dun. What did I do with those things? Huh? I don't even see it anymore. Sorry, I gotta use the washroom. One sec. It's trippy. Don't know what's going on. I must have sent it at some point. Oh, there it is. It's just not listed properly. That's how much I got. Oh, it's in the other wallet though. Hold on. See, this is the tedious part of DeFi, right? It's like very technical and it's like it's not so user friendly for people to just be like, oh, I'm just gonna just drop some money in this thing. Oh, fuck. Yeah, it takes a lot of patience. Oh yeah. And like I many times I've learned my lesson last summer where I'm just like, I'm just gonna sleep instead, and I miss like 10x pumps and stuff like that, like weird shit. Man, I keep clicking the wrong thing. Okay, assets. There you go. Oh yeah, there it is. It's already there. I messed up. I gotta switch wallets. Of course, there's an error. Son of a bitch. I'll make it easy for you. Fuck. Son of a bitch. Man, nothing wants to work, yo. It's not fair. Yes. And I feel like it's partly because I have like a ledger or something. Like, I don't know. It could be. Or it could be the browser. Like, it's like a number of things could be getting in the way. Yeah, I'm just gonna try this browser. It doesn't even want to connect, bro. Oh, it's the wrong. Oh, I know what I'm doing wrong. Oh, it's not really my fault. Okay, this isn't gonna fix it, but at least this is a different thing. I don't like how it's not asking me to connect my wallet anymore. It's like, okay, I guess it's connected, so like, okay. Yeah, it's starting, okay. But I need to change wallets though. Oh man. Please connect. Please. Hmm. Shit really hates me. Okay, well, I can go back to here and try. Nope, it's not gonna work. It's me. Oh, I have to log in. Oh my fucking god. It's not connected, man. Oh, man, you're making me nervous. This is why I have to disconnect it. That was exactly why, because I have to reconnect. Once it's connected to something, it doesn't ask anymore. Oh, fuck. This is why I hate Ethereum. So, I just fucked up. I just fucked up. So, I had sent a transaction without my ETH wallet actually being open. And this very well might just fuck up. Like, I have to, like, fucking restart my whole computer just because of this. Like, I might, because, like, it won't now, it will act funny and not, like, recognize my fucking ledger anymore. We'll see. Fuck. This thing is so, like, this is why I don't like ledger. Just, just because, like, you gotta, like, close and open these apps, and it doesn't do it automatically. It's so annoying. So annoying. Fuck, I can't even switch. That's stupid. Okay, I'll just go in view only mode. That's bullshit. Yeah, no worries, man. Do your thing. Good talking. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean it's like just peg the assets. Like you gotta go to the website and it'll tell you connect this, like get all those things, and yeah, you should be fine. It's pretty straightforward.
Thanks a lot.
You got it, man. Take care. Peace. I think I just got it to work. Nope, couldn't perform. Fucking bullshit. So stupid. Boo. Bye bye.